everyone.
My name is Ch12.
And I am Diao, and we're both at the University of Arizona. We would like to share our article with you in this video. Our contribution to the volume opens the fourth and final part of the book, and it is entitled Feeding Through Technology, Affect and Emotional Attachments During Remote Teaching. Our project examines language teachers' emotions and emotional labor during the COVID-19 pandemic. Many early studies that emerged from the pandemic era have focused on the use of technology, understandably so, as so many of us experienced the abrupt switch to remote teaching at that time. Yet, their findings highlight the affective dimension of technology use, such as teachers' attitudes, etc., which then led us to focus on emotion in this current study. This is a qualitative study in which we interviewed 19 teachers of 6 languages from post-secondary institutions across the United States.
Our findings for the study ended up clustered around 2 types of technologies. So the first was Zoom, which was often used in place of synchronous class time and as a mean of checking in with students one-on-one and in small groups, and then digital communications media. And the participants in our study tended to see Zoom as a happy medium, so a good enough platform for connecting with students and for conducting the kinds of pedagogy and care work that they associated with good teaching. However, the promises of connectivity afforded by Zoom were somewhat at odds with the lived experience of crisis and the resulting ways in which users interacted with Zoom, for example, the infamous black boxes of students with cameras turned off and the feelings of Zoom fatigue reported by many during the pandemic. The digital communications media were used to fill that connectivity gap by offering a more informal, asynchronous way to check in on students and create community, as well as opportunities for using the target language in a more laid-back context. However, several teachers experienced the dilemma of not being able to be off of work, while others reported that the students disengaged in these out-of-class activities with the social media, which they effectively associated with off-task activities that would be outside of a learning environment. Overall, our findings highlight the need to incorporate affect and emotions in research and professional dialogues about technology and language education. And research, including our own previous study from the same data set, showed how central care work and emotion labor are to language teaching. And by focusing on emotional attachments of particular tools in this new study, we've shown how technology plays a pivotal and complex role in that work. A byproduct of emergency remote teaching was that it brought to the fore the reality that digital tools come into the classroom with not only technological affordances, but also emotional attachments. And so future discussions of how to better prepare teachers must consider not only what different digital tools do, but also how they feel. And this ought to include a more careful and nuanced reflection on the potential of technology for enacting emotion labor and on the range of ways in which students and teachers can be connected or disconnected, and how these effective relationships come into play in different teaching and learning environments.
And that is all. Thank you.
Thank you.